Hey everybody, what's up? Christopher Scott here in my office slash recording space at home. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the kind of microphones that I use to do all the recordings for vocals and guitar and drums and all that stuff. So right here next to me is actually the Warm Audio WA47. It's essentially a UA47 clone or a Telefunken U47 clone, tube microphone, great sound, really adds that nice warm feeling to the songs. I use it mostly for the vocals. Every now and then I will use this microphone, which is a Octavia MK319. Give you a little closer view there. And this is actually a Russian-made microphone, really hard to come by now, but really, really cool nonetheless. And then the next one that I sometimes use, and this one is mostly for things like drums or guitar cabs, sometimes acoustic guitar, and this is a Shure KSM-27 large diaphragm condenser microphone. Really great sound. I've had this one for a really long time. I probably had this since I was probably 19 years old, so about 20 some years. Really, really good sound, really nice clean sound. And then also for guitar, this is actually a ribbon microphone. This is the MXL R40. Really nice little sound on this one. Very, very transparent, nice and bright sounding. So that's really cool. It does figure eight, which is something different as well. And then, where's that other one? And then I also have a set of, these are just cheap, like Neewer, whatever the brand name is. Here, we'll see if we can get the thing to focus on it here at all. I don't know. But yeah, these are Neewer pencil microphones. They come in a pair. It's a stereo match pair. And they come with different capsules, so the top screws off. And use this to record drums, like overheads, as well as acoustic guitar, two positions on the acoustic guitar. So the 12th fret and then the back end of the body, the bass side of the body, just to get that resonant sound. Pretty good, actually. I think I paid like $30 for these two microphones, and they actually sound pretty darn good for the money, for sure. Not like a pair of Shures would, or AKGs or something like that, but they definitely sound pretty darn good for $30. And then obviously SM57s. And I have a Beta 87A, which I also use. That's the one I use for my live shows. I actually don't have that one here because it's out actually in my road case. So yeah, that's my microphones that I use. Let's talk about the signal processing, right? So I'll bring it closer here. There we go. So this is my in the studio rack here, and I just now got this guy from a gentleman for $40. This is just a Presonus ACP-88. It's an 8-channel compressor. 3 of the channels don't work, but I paid $40 for it, so it's a heck of a deal. So I have patch bays here for microphones as well as all the gear. And then here I have a Warm Audio WA73, which is essentially a 73 version, not SSL, what's the other one? Neve, yes, Neve 73 replica. And I just have a single channel. That's because that's all I really need when I'm doing recordings for the most part. For vocals, I mostly use this one for vocals. Every now and then, like a guitar, if I'm just miking a amp cabinet or something like that, or doing just a one-off for a guitar piece. And then usually I go, depending on what I'm recording, I go out of this WA73 from Warm Audio into Clark Technic compressors, right? So I have basically an 1176 clone here, the black one, and then the white one, which is an LA2A clone. These are made by Clark Technic. Again, very, very cheap. models of these things, but they actually do a great job and they sound really, really nice. And then I also tend to run everything through this Clark Technic EQP-KT, which is essentially like a Tube Tech EQ, parametric EQ. And I don't actually add anything. If you look really closely here at the knobs, you'll see they're all at like basically 0. And that's because I don't really use it for the EQ. I use it just to add warmth because it's tubed as well. Almost all this stuff is tubed. So the nice thing is that all that tube going into Pro Tools, which is a digital recording, process, it gives it some more of that warmth and coloration and stuff like that, and saturation. And so it makes everything just sound like the old days, right? So I try to add as much of the analog stuff as I possibly can before getting into the digital world, right? So, and then inside the box, I do all the mixing. I add some other compression here and there, obviously in the stereo realm and things like that. So that's pretty much how I do the recording, from the microphones to the processing side. Maybe next time I'll do some examples of kind of what I do inside Pro Tools and how I kind of build the songs and write them out and produce the songs. So hope you'll join me for that video. Hope you enjoyed this one, and take it easy.